Hello, hello. So we're back to cutting the cube. It's no cube anymore, but we're gonna continue with this. So what I do now is cutting away the extra cube and extruded the other cube because I'm gonna quickly UV and yeah, it's pain in the butt if you have two different pieces. So I just removed it and extruded this one instead. Now I put the guy there so I can see. If everything looks natural. So now I'm gonna be searching for images. So yeah, this is fast forward because it took some time to find what I was looking for. So I'm looking on Pixabay and the Pexels. I think Pixabay is the best place for looking for pictures because Pexels, they have like stylized, edited, lots of edited pics, while Pixabay have lots of natural pictures, originals. So now I'm just gonna drop a texture on top here. Yeah, so I unwrapped it wrong because I don't want the lower pieces, only the upper part. Because the lower piece I'm gonna make something that looks like yeah, more shops or something like that. So now I just fit this, and I forgot to add the material, of course, assign, as always. So it was too big, so I'm gonna include a little bit more. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. You have to find a good place. Yeah, so this is looking pretty good. So I just check with the guy, I lift him up just to check if the size is okay. So test render, it's looking okay. Adjusting the emission strength, how much light is coming through. Now I'm gonna unwrap the lower part, and I'm gonna make like a, yeah, as I said, like shops. So I'm gonna use a different part of this picture. This picture is really good because there is so much, so many different places with different texture and different light. So you see, yeah, I'm gonna do something like this. I'm not really happy, but you put some things in, then you adjust them. So now I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna make a door, so it's more like, so you can see a little bit more what's going on. A door is always good because a door, we know, our brain know a door, then it's, yeah, feels kind of more realistic with the door. So I didn't like that one, so I'm gonna just take a couple of windows and stretch them, and there is the door. So I don't know, maybe later on maybe I'm gonna change it, but for now I think it's okay. I still don't like the signs, so I'm looking at them, and now I'm gonna take the bigger piece and I'm gonna make a actual big building sticking up there in the back. So I'm just using the same texture because, as I said, there is so much to take there. So just unwrapping and signing. So now I'm just gonna adjust him so it looks okay. I'm gonna flip him. Now, this is looking, I mean, looks, and there comes the crash. So everything crashed and I had to stop recording and everything. So everything I did during the time disappeared. But actually what I did was, the only thing I did was to add this. This is a volumetric cube with these settings. Object to vector to separate. If you want to see it closer, just pause the video and you can see everything. So I fade out the fog. And another thing I did was I went into the Photoshop and edited the house picture and removed the blue cast which was on before. Unfortunately, yeah, the recording got cut, but anyway, so now I'm gonna unwrap the building and put some concrete texture on it. So I go to CG Bookcase again, but they didn't have anything I liked. So I'm gonna go to another place. I think CCO textures, CC0, yeah, CC0. So I'm gonna go here. They have a bit more concrete and walls. And this is all this is free, so these are free textures. I mean, I have textures already on my drive, but I wanted to go somewhere and pick them up. So I record the whole process. So I thought I have already CCO folder, but I didn't. So I grabbed a couple of textures. Yeah, this one. I like this one. So I'm just looking at some other. This one I just grabbed for. I don't know. I just liked him. Maybe I'm gonna use him by some fireplace or something, like older house. Or I don't know. It's nice to. Sometimes it's nice to mix two textures together. So you just use noise as a mask, and you just put a texture like that and mix with another texture, and it can look really nice. So I'm just looking which one I'm gonna use, and I think this is the one, 23. So now I'm a bit confused which one was which one. So now I'm gonna make a new material. Just drop the texture I'm gonna use. Base color, roughness, and normal. That's pretty much it. So now I'm gonna unwrap this guy. And now I notice these parts are together, the big parts. So I will cut them soon. So now I'm just selecting everything I want to include in in the unwrap for the texture. And I'm clicking Alt Shift and click on edge to select the whole loop in the face mode. And this was quick unwrap, and it looks pretty good. So now I have to separate these two because I want another texture on the other side. So it doesn't matter how I do this. This is easy. And just the face. So there I have everything. Sorry, everything unwrapped. So I spend way too much time on small things like this sometimes, but it feels good when you know something is working 100%. So now I'm gonna adjust him a little bit because I thought it was too bright, so I want a little bit darker house. And so the windows I'm gonna use same thing. So now, by the way, now since I applied all the cuts to the cube, so I removed some of the cutters because I really don't need them anymore. So now I will just unwrap this quickly. And put it somewhere it looks like windows. It doesn't really matter. If I want, I can change everything later. But what I'm trying to accomplish here is a proper look to the scene. So, like mood, the right mood. The rest is not very important right now. So now I'm gonna unwrap everything else. I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing. What I did there is I created a vertex group for the selected faces. So I don't have to select them again if I would need to. So I'm just checking so it looks okay, and I'm gonna change this texture, but I just want to unwrap everything, so I use the same texture for the other one. So here it doesn't matter. You see the size of the windows is completely wrong. But it doesn't matter, because if you look from this angle, everything looks properly, so it doesn't really matter. So now I'm just gonna render out. This took a while since I have the fog. You see the house in the back is a little bit foggy, exactly what I want. And that's it.